Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we look at tonight's video review, I wanted to start off with just a theme that I feel like still is very much standing out in the current market, and hopefully leave you with a trade idea at the end of it. So the beginning starts with the distinguishing between software and hardware. And while I know there are a lot of things that go in between this and companies that, really work towards both, I just feel like there were a few spots that have really stood out here as of late. The first is PANW, right? So here focus mostly on software, and on their earnings, they really take a pretty healthy hit. If you move over and take a look at Snowflake, right? Part of this probably the CEO leaving, maybe that is shaking things up a little bit, but ultimately, you're seeing more of where Snowflake is more software than they are hardware, and, they're getting kind of smashed. Then you move over into what did we just see? Well, today, just right after the close, Dell announced their earnings, and the results are up twice the expected move, just about, on better than expected AI server hardware. So these are just themes that continue to really outperform. So we're seeing that in the Dell report. We're seeing it in the chart of AMD, or if you think about a company that, sells the pickaxes, so to speak, for the current gold rush, they really seem to be in a great position for it. So AMD is proving that to you with price. Also remember that in these free videos, I always try to focus around mature, well-compressed squeezes. And when you find these set up, they really can do a good job of providing directional movement, and you're seeing that come through in a really big way on AMD. Of course, NVIDIA spurred the movement. It was really been kind of leading the way here for some time. It is a little bit stuck below 800 and continues, or could be continued to stuck there into tomorrow, maybe moving next week. But then taking all of this and then rounding it out, just to note that Meta is also in direct competition for the sale of AI generative chips. So, looking at this and just thinking, oh, this is just a social network, I believe that's really a misstep in here. And instead, what you might want to be looking for are some from of these shorter duration squeezes, right? 78-minute here, coiling. And if you can start to see a move up above 494.36, I think targeting the psychological value of 500 could very much be a trade. If the movement is more imminent, the calls can be great. If you want a position that's a little bit easier to hold and maybe not as stressful, then the $500 butterfly, I think, could also work well. So I just think that's a theme that's very important in the current market. Distinguishing that may help you make better decisions, and I'm going to be sticking with that until proven different. So I hope it helps. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the chat rooms tomorrow. Hey traders, this is Henry with SimplerTrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at SimplerTrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.